Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to EU1 Bahrain Grand Prix. Before we go to the action, let's welcome Luis, aka Racer 101, who is with me. Good evening, Luis.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. We're back and we're Bahrain. And after the emotional ending last week with Thomas, it's great to hopefully have a really good race. This circuit's always a good battle, a good race event. DRS does help with keeping the field a bit close, and so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to today.
Yes, you mentioned Thomas. It won't be easy to replace him, but let's check out our standings. So AJet is leading the pack with 112 points. Next one is Vaporizer, losing, if my math is good. Okay, never mind. 95 points. Dafoe with 81. PW Jones with 52. AJ with 46. Then Bryce in 42. P7 is Hack of 36. Poesie, not sure I'm reading this correctly. 33 points. Then Snipes with 19. Then Ammo with 19. Maxim Ajax and Gokai 18 and 16. Tensi Jack 15. Speedco 13. Jakob Hofer 4. Zinc 3 points. And Patiotaskin 2 points scored in his first race last week. Let's check the team standings. So Alpha Tauri leading with 141 points. Next one is Alpine 132, McLaren 107, Williams 64, Red Bull 62, Mercedes 56, 1 point ahead of Ferrari, 55 points, 8 places for Haas with 38, Alfa Romeo 21, and Aston Martin with 15 points is closing the pack. Let's check out because a couple of drivers left the pit lane already. Let's see who is first. It looks like Aston Martin of Hendrick. No, it's not him.
Yeah,
It is.
having a look.
No, it's Alpha Tauri.
Yes. So number guys on outlaps at the moment. We're waiting for our first guy. I think it's gonna be the
Bryson? No, it's not.
McLaren of
No, it's
Jakob.
Alpha Tauri in front of him.
Oh no, it's the Alpha Tower.
It's
Yeah,
Defoe.
it's the Alpha Tower. My bad.
So let's stick on board with Defoe. Number 88, Robert Kubica was using this number.
Yeah, legend.
Great driver with huge amount of bad luck. Really nice to turn 1
Yeah.
and 2. A little counter between turns 2 and 3. Heavy braking to the 4. And another counter. Let me turn on the splits.
Are you on the interview image?
Oh, apologies. Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Now it should be fine. So I messed up something with shortcuts. So let's see what benchmark will set the phone.
Yeah, it's coming towards the last corner now. Nice
and clean this time.
I found out in my first quali run. Yeah, that's it. Not hitting the curb. He's going towards the line. 128.5.
28.5. Watching Jakob Hofer time is really high benchmark.
You see that? It's really made a big difference already. 128.5, 127.
Maximin and Poesie
the guy I
quite
always...
close. It's 2 milliseconds.
Yeah. Who else have we got at the moment? Alia. Oh, look at that. Goke.
Okay.
He's into P2 now.
Tom is finishing his lap.
Aliat's coming towards the line.
And it's below 28.
Yeah, look out for Aliat as well. Yeah, Aliat. Oh, Aliat actually, yes. It's 28.2 for Aliat. He's P2.
Yeah, but Tom
through now.
27.9. Wow. I mean, what was your time at Monday?
My
29.3?
time. Yeah, I think it was 29.3. It was something like that. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Shows the levels.
Let's see what Jimmy will show. 29.2. AJ is currently on the out lap. Let's stick with him for a moment. I feel...
Yeah.
Let's check the Haas because he's on flying lap.
Which Haas is it? Oh, the only one, Hako. It seems like he's coasting. He must have already had a moment.
I see he's still deploying and pretty decent delta after sector 2. He was faster than Jimi Hendrix in Ferrari on P10, correct? So it might be some time. Nice clean exit through last turn and 28.9. I think. I mean, I know him, and he can be happy about this time. But let's jump to AJ,
and,
because he is on flying lap right now. 28.7.
AJ looking good. He's offset. Very good there from AJ.
Yeah, and already purple sector 1.
Nice.
Probably one of the trickiest braking zones in Formula 1 car.
Oh, absolutely. That corner's horrible with the front end understeering out.
Yeah, and when you hit the outside curb, you're just sliding like on the skateboard from this outside curb.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a tricky corner. Nowadays, with these cars in this game, purple sector 2.
Yeah, but watching his mid time, he was slower than Pato on P9, so I don't think it people
glitch. Yeah, good third sector. But these cars, I was going to say, have more grip now in the higher speed sections, so it's some sections are much easier than before. Yeah, AJP 11 in the end.
So now who is starting one? Kierbo. Let's stick with him for a moment. Very heavy braking and a bit problems between the exit of turn 2. Really wide on braking to turn 4. .2 on first sector. We seem faster. So Luis, tell me, because in quali you're not winning the race, who do you think will be fighting for top spots?
In terms of the race, I do expect Vaporizer to be red hot favourite. He's looked really good. He won last weekend, or last week rather. He won most of the races this year, only just, but Aliat has been keeping him close. Tom is really impressive his time. So I expect Tom to be there, but I think Vaporizer, you can't count him out. He's been really, really good. Beginning of this season, not as dominant as he was in the previous game, but he seems to have turned a corner.
Oh, whoa,
so I
whoa,
think,
whoa.
yeah, look out, even.
Hairball
Oh,
lost his front wing on the exit of the last corner. A bit of understeer and he find the wall. So let's jump to the second alpha, who is starting his hot lap, second one. But about the race conditions, I think we can't underestimate the Alpha Tauri duo. For example, in Albert Park last week,
yeah.
Dristin was starting somewhere from back of the pack and he managed to get onto the P2, I believe. Speedco with purple sector 1, he improved by quarter of the second.
Yeah. I was about to say, I saw that. That flashed up. Nicely done.
Nice and clean braking to turn, it's 9 or 10, I never remember this. I think it's 9.
I'm with you. I think it's 9 and 10. I don't remember the turns.
He's improving by almost 7 tenths in sector 2. So this lap might be a thing. For P3 maybe.
Here he comes.
Curious wide open. 28.8.
Nice.
It's P9.
Very close though. That top 10, another 10th, and he's hovering around P5, P6.
Yeah, indeed. Person is finishing his lap 107.1 at the best second sector. So he should be probably around P13.
Tom ran a bit deep, but I'm guessing it's an improvement. He's coming towards the line. Is it improvement? It is by a few hundredths. Tom is 127.9 still though.
Gearboys
and Alia as well. If you look at Alia, he did 127.9 as well, so it's very close to the top.
Yeah, I mean, I believe if Tom wouldn't improve himself, it would be almost the same time.
Here, Vaporizer, he's coming out the last turn. Let's see what he can do. Vaporizer on the main straight now. Currently P19 with no lap, but he goes to P3 with 128.025. We've got a battle for pole here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's 1/10. Less than 1/10 even.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Turn 4, 5, 6, 28.8 after first sector for Kierbo. Good exit here. Chant to counter steer. He didn't lose the traction at braking zone over there, so that's a good thing for him. White braking. Well, 107.4. So that won't be a good time for him, but he will have one more run to improve.
Yeah, I expect him to go in the pits.
No, he's continuing.
No, he stays out. I suppose he hasn't set a lap yet, has he? So 129.4 gets it on the board.
Better to have any time than no time.
Yeah, that's true.
see Jimi Hendrix
Majority.
on last sector. He improved himself by 2 tenths in sector 2.
Now, if he does his lap, he's going to struggle to get back in the pits, change tyres, to do a lap here. P14. And I noticed around here, this track, it does, track does the evolution of this track rather, is quite strong. I find it's one of the strongest circuits. The last 4 minutes, expect people to improve on their lap times.
So you think we might see times for pole in 27.5 area?
I reckon it could be around 26, maybe a 6 or a 5. Definitely. As long as you don't over push it. I found both times I've done quali in Bahrain at night in this race league, it's towards that last run. As long as you just hit everything perfectly, don't overdrive it. The grip's there, and you just get better traction, carry higher speed. It just adds up, and you can end up with a really, really good lap time improvement. I gained 3/10 on my last run, so it's admittedly it was a bit neater lap, but not by much. It was really the final turn I improved massively on in a final run, but everywhere else was a slight improvement, and just gaining that extra 10th in the end allowed me to improve by 3/10. So Vaporize has only done one run, so Vaporize strategically is saving a set of softs, which is why he is only a new set of softs, which is why he's only done one run so far.
Sorry for interrupting you, but AJ is on the hot lap and he has a bit traffic in front of him because plenty of drivers just left the pit lane to make the last attempt. Now the closest car in front of him is his teammate.
Ricky has said you move the tyre graphic, please.
Of course, okay. Here is quite open for AJ. Was he improving? He's not deploying, so he decided to make double outlap. Yes, over 6 second loss in second sector.
It's not a bad thing to do either. Get those tyres on the temperature a little bit more. Yeah, it should be a good run. Won't make too much difference in performance.
Personally, I have a problem with Bahrain current game edition because of heavy overheating on the tires. Meanwhile, Henrik Andersen retired from the session.
That's interesting. That's in the pits. A lot of people on hot laps now. Tom is on a hot lap as well. He's just started it.
AJ, minor improvements in sector 1, it's 64 milliseconds. Here will have enough time to start his hot lap. He did, and Jimi Hendrix don't have enough time. That's why over for him. Angel AJ. Sector 2, 1500 improvement. Maxim Ajax finished. PW Jones is done as well. Goes in the pass. Paco 28.4. 28.3 for AJ. Buttercup 28.9. So it doesn't improve.
What can he do?
27.7.
Alia.
28.1. Poesie. Alia didn't improve.
Alia doesn't improve.
About
Vaporizes a
Gokai.
tenth up. Oh, he's done it!
20
Vaporize has done it again.
by 7 milliseconds.
Wow. And there you go. So it wasn't quite the improvement of the 127.5, but
Kierbo improved
there
by
were
6
improvements.
tenths, 28.8.
Nice.
And Specdodo is to the pit lane, so that's over. Vaporizer ahead of Tom, Ajet, Ferrari of Poesia, Maxim Ajax, Defoe, PW Jones, Tennessee Jack, Hako, and Gokai for P10. Speak Dodo on P11, Jakob Hofer, AJ Kierbo, Pato, Hendrik Andersen, Jimi Hendrix, Priscin, and Matthew Robo. To be fair, I didn't even notice when Matthew Robo set up his lap. Like, I missed this Mercedes completely. At 7 milliseconds, I think more painful for me would be difference about 2 tenths than 7 milliseconds.
Yeah. Well, we've got an interesting race on our hands. 7 thousandths between first and second, 2 tenths between P1 and P3. But look how close. If you look behind, P4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Like between P4 and P14 is only 6 tenths.
Yeah. That's what we like to see.
So how many safety cars we will see?
Well, this is a track that, in theory, should be not as high because of the amount of runoff area. It is hard, but it's not impossible. We had 2 safety cars in our race, so
Yes, I
I do
remember.
expect safety.
Basically,
Yeah,
I was the reason
I do expect it.
of first one.
I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yes, that's right. Yeah, it can be. It can happen. It can happen. So we will see. I do think. Thing is, if it's one safety car, it brings everyone together, increases the chances, particularly in the second half of the race. I'm confident there'll probably maybe be one safety car. EU1, we have had plenty of safety cars in the past races, but I do think this circuit's one of those where yeah, it's harder to get that safety car. So
But
I think
there is a couple of tricky spots for spin out.
absolutely.
I believe turn 3,
Yeah,
let's say 9, turn 11, and last turn.
yeah, I agree.
Let's check out quickly about the tires. So Vaporizer on mediums, then Tom Ajet and Poesia on hards, Maxim on mediums, Dafoe and PW Jones on hards, Tennessee Jack on P8 with mediums, Haka and Gokai on hards, Spec Dodo mediums, Jakob Hofer hards, AJ who split the strategy with his teammate on mediums, Kierbo hards, then interesting P15 and 16 Pato and Hendrik on softs, and last 3 Jimmy, Priscin and Mati on hards. I'm surprised a bit that Priscin decided to start on hards. He is the one who focusing on avoiding hards as much as he can.
Yeah, the thing is, I started on the mediums just because it opens up the strategy in case there is a safety car early or perfect timing. With the hards, you are forced. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. I had to mute. The hard tie, it does force you, obviously, then to, if there is an early safety car, to still pit anyway, and then you're offset on the mediums, which, okay, if it's after lap 10, you could stretch the mediums if it includes a few safety cars, but
Yes, but
includes a safety car.
from the other way, if you decide to go on balanced compounds, you're
Yeah,
making only 2 runs in quali.
yeah,
So you have 2 set of mediums, set of hards, and set of fresh softs for the race.
yes. Unless you've used all 3 softs in your quali, then you won't have a new set of softs available in balanced.
PW Jones disqualified for parking in wrong place on his grid spot. Not good. Not good thing for him because of cold hard tires. Let's hide this. And they will start it. It looks like Aged got pretty decent start.
Oh, into turn 1. Oh, there's a bit of
There
contact.
was really close between Ferrari and
Oh, Red
Mercedes.
Bull.
Gokai
Red Bull.
dropped to second to last. His car looks okay. That's a good thing for him.
And Tom has got to P2. But oh, the Alpine's fighting. Tom and Aliat side by side. Tom just about holds on for now. Great bit of wheel-to-wheel action there.
And behind them, Maxim is also attacking Ferrari in front of him.
Yeah. And Vaporizer now with those mediums. I didn't find the mediums and hards, there's not much difference in performance. But yeah, oh, there's a tangle in the background. Big accident, and that's going to bring out a safety car.
Bryson is
Unfortunately,
out. It's only VSC, which is surprising me.
But I don't know how Jakob didn't get knocked out either in that one.
It's full safety car. I think Jakob was pretty far behind and he got enough time to avoid incident between, I believe, P14, 15 and 16.
I know Kierbo was definitely involved in that, and maybe it was the McLaren, but yeah, they touched and then they lost control and just came back in front of the rest of the field. So we'll see whoever's got the damage.
Kierbo got front plate and plate missing. He's boxing, so it's Gokai and Hendrik. And Jakob going to the pit lane as well.
Yeah, so those are obviously our people that got damage, yes, because the Aston Martin has got front wing placed.
That looks.
So does Kierbo.
Biggest winner of this is Pato on P8, who advanced by 7 positions. And the biggest loser, it looks like it's Jacob, who lost 6. Early safety car, it's never a good thing.
Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a pause here, and the thing is, what this does, well, it doesn't really do anything. There's no one that gets an advantage from this. Vaporizer, the only thing I suppose for him is he can't pull away. It's now going to be a few laps behind the safety car. I expect, well, we'll definitely do another lap behind the safety car, so I expect us to resume the start of lap 4.
Yeah, I believe so, especially that it looks like no one else is going to the pit lane.
Yeah.
So now, what do you think about restarting here? Is it better to pull away early or wait as long as you can?
I personally think it's better doing it early, because you'll catch the guys out. When you do it late, everyone's waiting behind you. They know you're going to, so they stop weaving and they're just ready to pounce. yes, okay, you get less of a slipstream, but I'm a big believer of not leaving it late. Apart from Baku, Baku's the only track where I feel like that is useful because the finish line is so close to the turn one. But around here, I'm a big fan of actually either just before the last turn. That is always a good one. Or right during the corner on exit. We had the second restart where it was right towards the end, and I suppose it did work for the pole guy, but you're there. You know it's going to happen at that point, so there's less of a surprise.
I mean, pulling away on last turn might be risky a bit because plenty of drivers are suffering with traction at the exit.
Yeah.
So I think it's safer way to pull away as early as you can.
Yeah, as long as you get it, as long as you get it right and not break too deep, then yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. And I'd be interested to see when Vaporizer decides to go. I reckon he will go around that last turn, but we'll see. We'll be finding out very shortly.
So what does chat think about safety car toppings? Or maybe you have one. The safety car is coming in. Tom is driving pretty far behind Vaporizer. And Kierbo gets some connection issues.
We go. I'm going to go on board with Tom to see where Vaporizer goes.
Vaporizer's waiting.
He is wait. He's gone for the wait.
And he's go.
Now he's gone. And now I'd argue he hasn't really. He's got the gap, but look at them. They're catching up. They're having to use the energy. He didn't really get the best start. Look at the Alpines side by side. Maxim trying to get through and has to back out. Which
Yeah, but I believe
from the Ferrari
Maxim get a position on Ferrari anyway.
Yes, yeah, round the outside.
A little bit
Mercedes
contact between
there.
Mercedes of Jack and Defoe.
Yeah, everyone trying to take advantage here. Still a real mixture of tyre compounds. And everyone really close. Oh, there's a move being made by a Haas on an AlphaTauri. That is...
Pato against Defoe.
And... Potato Skin.
And
Potato Skin spun.
rear-ended him a bit.
Yeah.
There was a gentle tap.
But around that corner, that's enough. And that's a shame. He's the only guy on softs. He was taking advantage of that grip, and now
He's almost...
He's gonna have...
He's pulling away because on the braking zone he was wheel to wheel with AJ, but or AJ released his throttle, or just Pato drives away with soft advantage.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Jimi Hendrix is showing himself to AJ that he is trying to make this move. And Defoe move is done against Spec Dodo.
Oh, we got Mercedes and Ferrari. Oh, and a yellow in turn 1 and 2. But the Ferrari, Mercedes, Pioche and Jack.
Yeah, they're fighting wheel to wheel. It's not the best place to do this.
Oh, there's still
little contact.
They've been side by side this whole race, a whole lap rather, and finally the Ferrari gets ahead.
Yeah, but Jack tried to switch back. There was a little bit contact a
Yeah,
moment ago, but hard but still clean racing.
yeah. That's it. Nicely done there by the Mercedes driver and the Ferrari. Very, very clean. Real hard racing. Trying to see who else. So we still got the top. Look at this. And it just shows you the medium and hards. There isn't much difference in it at all. Vaporizer not able to pull away from Tom or Aliat.
Yes, indeed, and Maxim is losing a bit to them, but it's still
Yeah,
in
DRS is enabled.
with DRS range. So now, at this point, we have 18 cars DRS train.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, nicely
Hendrik
done.
Andersen won't get the DRS. Yeah, but looks he does.
Now, so again, that I wonder if it's the overheating now that the mediums suffer with. But I found really, the only difference I found was the hard wasn't as good, obviously in the slow corners of traction.
Yellow in
But
sector
that's
2, it's Hendrik
oh,
Andersen.
all good though.
It's another bit tricky braking zone, downhill, easy to lock up your fronts and to spin out. But look, Spec Dodo is pushing really hard Defo, but Gokai is below 2 tenths to PW Jones. Will he try to make a move before turn 1?
Yeah, let's see.
Both cars have DRS, so it won't be easy, that's for sure.
Williams a bit deep.
Williams a bit deep, but he's closing to Haas in front of him.
Oh,
Hendrik
in the pits,
retired
Hendrik's
in
out.
pits.
No
Meanwhile,
safety car this time.
no, not a safety car, he retired in pit lane, but PW Jones is pulling a lot of pressure on Haas in front of him. And
Yeah, the
Haas
Haas is on the
driver,
softs.
but he lost DRS. So now
Oh, he has,
will
hasn't he?
PW Jones make a move here, or he will wait to main straight?
I think personally, unless he's got a good run, he is closing, but you're better off going down the main straight, I think, because the problem is being outside the DRS yourself, you make the move in this back straight,
Whoa,
you're sitting
Jakob
duck
Hofer.
for the main straight.
He was
Oh, yeah.
drifting a lot,
AJ.
but and AJ,
And AJ spun off.
I believe he went to wide.
Yeah, he's all good.
Now, if PW Jones executed well, he's overtaking as soon as he can, because he could move a bit later and get DRS for the second zone.
Yeah.
Now will Haas driver try to make a counter move? No, he's too far. There was close to the contact, but it doesn't seem it happened.
Still, you've got Tom, who's used basically no overtake, I don't think, throughout since the restart, because he's on 97, 96% energy, and the field is still very close together. Shows you how close and how everyone's performance is.
Meanwhile, Ferrari retook his P4. from Alpine of Maxim. But he's blinking, so will be his sitting duck
Yeah.
quite soon. Yeah, he lost DRS, I believe. A little bit wiggling on the exit of last turn. And
Oh,
rear wing is closed.
the top three are just playing a waiting game at the moment. Well, the second and third place drivers are anyway.
Yeah, I mean, P4 is out of DRS on them at this point, so they are helping each other with split stream and DRS, so basically they don't need to worry about guys behind.
Yeah.
I'm not sure will AJ get engineer, but if he is on voice chat with Maxim, he knows really well that he is blinking, he is out of DRS, so it's not a threat.
Yeah. Here we go then. It's. Are we going to see a move this time? Oh, the Williams has a real moment there of Tom. Absolute slide, drift, Tokyo drift there. But he was able to hold on. And now the Alpine has a little, but thinks better off it.
Yeah, but
That was
and
safe.
Ajet tried to overtake him immediately, but he
He's
was
doing
lack
it
of
now. He's got the
space.
overtake.
And Dafoe in pit lane with
Oh, they're both.
5-second
Defoe in the pit.
penalty, and he retired. Not sure why.
And here we go then. The Alpine is through. So now I expect. Oh no, he's going to stay behind the McLaren. But he's been able to take advantage of Tom, and Tom realised, so he used the overtake, and that meant Vaporizer had to use overtake as well. Vaporizer had to use a lot of ERS, or a lot more than what Aliet and Tom have had to use. So, yeah, as you said though, Defoe is out now. We've got 3 retirees, 2 in the pits.
Yeah, but
One
let's just hope
getting
that
off the race.
Dafoe car won't cause the safety car. No, it didn't. And it's still a bug from like third or fourth game version when retired car is going out of the pit lane and stopping at the track.
Yeah.
Dear Cody,
Looks like
fix
it.
this.
Now, let's see. Vaporize has actually had a decent final sector now, and Tom is looking to... is Tom going to do overtake? No, he is keeping it. No one's using their overtake at the moment.
No moves, but let's jump to Speak Dodo and Hako. Speak Dodo on the inside. No, there was move, but Gokai almost touched with PW Jones.
Oh, we got a battle here. Pioshe and Maxim.
And
Side
Jack
by side
there
into
is as well.
Yeah.
And
So we've got 3. We've got 2 groups of 3 here.
Yeah, but these 3 are fighting more intense basically since race start.
Agreed.
Top 3 is, like you said, playing a weight game, and those 3 are really battling hard.
Yeah, they are, and that does, every battle does lose you more and more time, and the gap's 2 seconds between P3 and P4 now. And then you got another gap. Hako, Specdodo, and PW Jones, Goke, Yakov,
Hofer.
Pateskin, they're all there.
Yeah, and then Jimmy and Kierbo, but it's over 6 seconds to Pato, so if nothing happened. Jakob Hofer, meanwhile, with 3 second penalty.
Oh, we got a battle here.
Jack
Look at
and
this. Maxim and Jack.
Maxim, they did overtook Ferrari, but
Oh,
Jack is blinking. Jack is out of battery.
right. Yeah, and he's using his energy and DRS.
Yes, so
But yeah, that's it. We've swapped places.
it will be wise because Jack is on mediums, so is Maxim, I believe. So it will be wise for Ferrari to just wait to their tire drop down and stick with DRS behind him.
Yeah.
And Jack stopped to blinking, so he recharged a bit. Not sure was it a visual book or what, but Jack didn't open DRS on the back straight.
Yeah. And to be fair, Maxim, I think, has a bit of a pace advantage. Just problem is, you need quite a bit more of a pace advantage. Otherwise, the DRS people just come through as here comes Jack. Oh, and moves under braking.
And Maxim tapped him and Ferrari tapped Alpine, so
Yeah. But yeah, that Mercedes got no energy
and AJ
as AJ gets a
5
penalty.
second penalty, so his race
Yeah, we're
is
getting
going
towards that
from
window
bad to
now.
worse.
Yeah, it's pit window is soon. Lap 14, I think, is when a lot of people's pit windows will start. I think anyone who's pitting now is trying to get the undercut, which will be good and strong.
Yes,
Right,
undercut.
rear end there.
Undercut in this game is way stronger than it was in previous ones. Let's
Agreed.
stick with those apologies, 4. Gokai tried to inside on PW Jones, but nothing happened. But I believe he will try once again in a while. And
Now, are
Gokai
we going to
is
get anyone undercutting?
top 3 is staying out. 4, 5, 6
Jack
as
is
well. No, it's
Jack
Speed
has literally
Dodo.
got a 6%.
Speak Dodo and Haas of Pato are boxing.
Potato skin.
Yes,
Oh, look
but
at this, the Ferrari now. Oh, we got a 3 wide here. We're going to have a 3 wide. Oh, the Ferrari having a look as well. Thinking better off it. Yeah, so a few people undercutting early there. They should make some gains. A lot of people's pit windows will now be... I expect a lot of people to pit this lap.
I expect all or at least most of the medium runners. Meanwhile, Ferrari on the inside of Jack, and he executed it well. Both are blinking, and Maxim is not, so Maxim battery is in a bit better condition.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, the Mercedes having a look.
That
Oh,
was really close to contact.
I think the Ferrari's trying to squeeze that Mercedes.
Yeah, it looks like they were
Bit aggressive.
banging it with each other.
Oh, that's not helping.
Ferrari
Yeah.
went wide, and he lost the position.
And they both got DRS still.
It was really
But
unnecessary.
Jack's got no DRS, ERS. Yeah, and it's allowed the others to catch up, but Jack's literally got no energy.
And no DRS on Maxim as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Maxime knows now. Maxime's got 27%.
He was
Jack's
fighting.
already closing his way back in.
He was fighting with them pretty hard, so I guess he knows that they are really low on battery. He can calm down a
Yeah.
bit, but Jack is in the DRS again.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, top three pulled away by over 4 seconds from them. Vaporizer lost P1.
Yeah.
Wondering, will Hacker be able to catch up to this free before his pit window? No, he won't, because he decided to pit now. It was 1.3 to Ferrari.
Yeah. Some of these guys then staying out. They're trying to extend. I wonder if they're trying to extend to the soft tyre. A lot of these guys.
I mean, soft will drop out after how many? 5, 6 laps?
Yeah, to be fair.
And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I noticed that extending too much is not helping at all. It's make you way slower and making you losing the positions at the end.
Waiting, here we go, we're waiting. Come towards the end of the line now. Tom with a 7/10 of a second gap on those hards over Vaporizer. I think Vaporizer, it must be definitely. I mean, if you're on the hards, you're looking to be pitting now. It's. Oh, Tom had a big moment, and Tom, is he pitting? Yes, he is. It's a late call, and Aliat follows through. So both hard runners are pitting. Vaporizer is going to go to softs then, because there's no other way why you'd stay out. And a lot of medium runners are pitting now. You got Jack in the pits, PW Jones, Aliat, Tom.
Maxim
Doke is in
decided
the
to
pits
stay
as
on
well.
his mediums, and he lost the position to
Yeah.
Ferrari. But look at the gap between P1 and P2 right now. It's over 6 seconds. So I guess that mediums are suffering a lot. Look how fast.
It's going to be an interesting strategy.
Look how fast Ferrari is creating the gap against Maxim.
Yeah. Yeah, those mediums are starting to struggle now. Well, it'll be interesting to see Piochet. His lap times are very level with Vaporizer at the moment. In fact, dare I say, slightly quicker. Will Vaporizer be pitting this lap? No, Vaporizer is definitely going longer, so he's going for the long haul on these mediums.
And
Piochet
Ferrari
pits.
is going to pit. So I guess medium compound on the play. Yes, it is. Meanwhile, will Patraskin make a move on Speak Dodo?
Elliot's past Tom.
Look, Specdodo and Haas driver boxed a couple of laps ago, and they managed to overtake Ferrari for about 4 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, the Ferrari not up to temperature yet, and the Red Bull of Gokey close behind. Yeah, Piochet, he lost a bit of time to these guys. They was racing like Jack.
Yeah, he's
Maxime though yet a bit.
he's losing about 2 seconds to Jack, a bit less. And oh, there was a contact between Gokey and Ferrari.
Well, I'm just looking here. Elliot is gaining massive amount of time here on Vaporizer. I wonder if Vaporizer did the right strategy here, going medium to soft. He's giving himself too much work maybe to do. Or he's hoping for a safety car.
I believe
that would also work.
Safety car at this point is probably the only hope for Vaporizer to fight for the win.
I mean, it depends how confident he feels on the soft. He might feel that his pace will be so strong that he'll make up that time, but the softs just run out so quickly. I think it's quite a risky strategy what he's done when he could have just controlled it by going on the hard. So I suppose he thought, I don't have the pace here. If I go on the hards, these guys will wreck me. But like I mentioned earlier, the pace between medium and hards is not that different. It really isn't.
Yes, and hards are not overheating that much as softer compounds.
Yeah.
So it's safe way, I say, to go.
Yeah, it's a strong tyre. But look, it's now 16.8 seconds between Aliat and Vaporizer. So Vaporizer's going to come out and be a good 5-6 seconds behind. And I guess he won't pit. Oh, he's run wide. Vaporizer had a big moment. And I guess he'll be pitting now. His mediums, he can't go any further. So he's going to do 10 laps on these softs. I think he's really...
I can't imagine he will go for hards now.
No.
Let's stick with him.
It would not make sense. And there you go. Here's the reds, the brand new shiny reds that he saved from quali.
Maxime as well.
And the race leaders, yeah, Elliot and Tom have gone by. And Tom is about to take the lead. So Elliot took the lead again for about 100 meters before Tom retook the lead.
And Vaporizer dropped
look at this,
to
Back.
P6.
Oh, yeah, and this is the other issue. In fact, it'll be P7 here.
Yeah, even Haka overtook him as well.
And that is not... Yeah. I'm sorry, but that is not a good strategy.
Now he needs to battle through the DRS train, and he will be suffering. Even if he's on faster compounds, it won't be easy for him.
No.
Free white.
And it's just a risk damage.
Free white.
Oh, the Alfa Romeo is drifting. He's going to have to use his overtake now.
Vaporizer managed to overtake Hako, and he's going for the move on Specdodo, and he did it well.
Yeah, so he's 8.5 seconds behind our race leader currently. It's a tall order, but he will get DRS assistance to get past these people.
Especially that now Haas in front of him is out of DRS.
Yeah.
Or he managed to catch it. No, the rear wing is closed.
Well, there we go. But this shows you how bad it is. Maxim is P12. For going that long in the race, he is P12 now. Battling for P4, he's P12. Jack, who pitted the earliest out of that group from 4th, 5th, 6th, is now P3. Admittedly, he is on the hard tyre and with no energy. but he has got the pace and doing a great job. And he's only 6.9 seconds behind Tom and Elliott, who are now obviously on the mediums. But Vaporizer is showing some really good pace now. He has the laps, but can he consistently take a second out of these guys in the lead?
I believe first 2, 3, maybe 4 laps, yes, but then softs will starting to drop out. Jack is going to inside, he's not even trying to defend. He knew that he's low on battery and gets no arguments to defend against this.
Yeah. Vaporizer is taking big chunks. This is going to be the fastest lap. Be very interesting to see pace-wise. Tom, what lap time Tom and Aliat do now. So coming across the line, Tom is defending 132.1. Vaporizer does a 130.1. So he's 2 seconds. He's 2 seconds quicker than our race leaders.
Yes, but as many drivers mentioned, to catch is one thing, and to overtake is completely different.
And also, by the time he does catch them, he's going to be in a situation where those tyres aren't 2 seconds a lap quicker. Like
yes, but still he has advantage of clean air in front of him, and 2 in front of you battling hard and switching the positions, so that is not helping them at all.
Yeah, exactly. If they battle, it will bring Vaporizer right back into this. Dare I say, even if there was a late safety car?
A late safety car now, I believe everyone would go for fresh compounds, but Vaporizer won't get anything from this.
Yeah.
Within 1 lap, he runs away from Jack by over a second, and he catched another 2 seconds to Tom. Meanwhile, Tom is making a move on AJet. AJet is trying? No. He abandoned this move. Let's jump here because Gokai is making a move to the inside and he gets jumped down.
Nice.
Really clean move. Haas went a bit too deep. And Gokai said just thank you, I'll go. Look, now the gap between AJet and Vaporizer is not dropping that fast. It's more or less the same. And Jakob Hofer, it is on track. His car was moving, so I guess he decided to retire in game options. Thankfully that didn't bring a safety car. Maxime is making a move on Spec Dodo. But look, Maxime was fighting for P4. Now he's P9 without battery.
Yeah. Nicely done. We've got 5 to go. Vaporizer only 3.6 seconds behind our race leader now.
It's even 3.1 now.
Yeah. Oh, Tom runs deep. He's going to lose a lot of time there, which is going to help our McLaren driver. He's almost out of. He's gonna have to use some of the energy now. He is in fact over a second, and he sees, so he responds. And I'm sure Aliat, if I was Aliat, I would be blasting that energy down this straight, which he is. Keep it over a second, and that is what he's doing. So crucially, Tom is not going to get DRS this time, and he runs wide.
That
Tom having a big moment.
that will cost him a lot.
Yeah. But I think Vaporize has already lost now 5 laps in. Oh, there's a yellow.
It's
Oh,
Kierbo,
no,
I
it's
believe.
all right. Yeah,
But
but he's got going again.
Keep going. But PW Jones
Yeah, Vaporize
fighting
is now
for
starting to lose time.
P10 with Specdodo, but Specdodo defending well on turn 1.
Oh,
Kierbo retired and it's safety car.
I don't know where Kierbo crashed.
I
But that is the
believe
last.
I believe it was last corner.
That is typical.
He received 10-second penalty for corner cutting. So it have to be
Right.
last turn. Or maybe he hits the pit wall.
Yeah. Well, that's typical with 4 laps to go for us. I mean, there's surely only going to be 1 lap. Now this adds drama because we're going to get probably 1 lap behind the safety car because there's 3 laps to go. We've got 4 laps to go next time by.
So safety car will be in after lap 26.
Yeah. Now you have to pit if
really
you're
spicy.
the guys up front. Yeah. If you're the guys up front, you have to pit, you'd think. If you're Vaporizer, do you stay out? I don't think you can.
I don't think he can because when
Alia
guys
pits.
Tom is going
Tom
to the pit
decides
lane
to pit as well. Oh,
Vaporizer is in. How about Jack is in?
yeah, it makes complete sense for Jack. I think everyone's going to pit.
Gokai is in, Hako is in, Haas with double stack.
Oh, Maxim doesn't. Maxim doesn't, so Maxim is going to take the lead of this race.
And I believe he will be only one who won't pit.
Now, it could be the safety car does another lap behind the safety car if everyone doesn't catch up. We've had it before where it's been 2 to go on a safety car restart.
It will be nearly impossible to catch up for Jimmy, AJ and Matty. They were quite far behind.
Yeah.
They maybe will be able to catch up to PW Jones. But it's really big maybe. And I think it's only for Jimmy because AJ and Matty are really far behind.
Yeah.
Now Maxim on 6 laps old softs and everyone else on fresh ones. So I believe Maxim will be a sitting duck, and the question is, I mean,
how many laps?
I'm not wishing him bad, but how many positions he will drop? Because that's the question.
We'll find out now. Yeah, we're going to find out. Is the safety car coming in this lap?
It doesn't look like.
Not. No, so it's right. So we are going to have 2 laps to go then. So
2 laps to go without DRS at the end.
Yeah, so that is what favours Maxime. He's still going to be a sitting duck though, unfortunately. Those 6 laps, he's going to be about 2 seconds a lap slower than the guys behind him, unfortunately. But at least, yeah, like you said, there won't be any DRS.
Yeah, but let us be fair. DRS, it's not necessary to overtake, especially if you had that big tire advantage.
Exactly. You can just get better traction, later braking. Yeah, there isn't much you can do with old tyres.
The only positive thing for Maxim was that his tire was, I guess, pretty hot when the safety car appears, so he has less problem with taking them to working temp.
Yeah.
But look, AJet is for now pretty far behind Maxim. I mean, it's good because Hako, I believe, tapped
Everyone's
gently
joined up.
Gokai. Pak is together again. And this will be this. 2 laps to go.
Yeah.
Really super sprint. Yeah, we have confirmation.
Here we go.
Safety car on this lap. And now when Maxim will go. He's gently weaving right now. He's waiting quite long. A contact between Tom and AJet. That could be a disaster for both of them. AJet already overtaking. Tom is going to the inside. And spun out! Vaporizer,
Oh.
Gokai and Tom.
And the Alpine. Tom. Wow.
Tom,
Vaporizer
Vaporizer and Gokai. Gokai with 5-second penalty for incident with Gokai.
Yeah. And that has allowed Elliot, thank you very much.
Now Maxim need
Helped
to
by the
defend against
teammate.
Jack.
But he's got a bit of a gap to the rest of the field. He might actually be able to hold on here for a fantastic P3. Here we
Ferrari
go.
is closing a bit to Mercedes.
Yeah.
But this
And
is,
you got
I believe,
Hacko
the
as
thing
well.
that interesting us the most. Wheel to wheel.
Oh, look at the Mercedes around the outside.
And he's done it.
Oh, that's
That
grip
was brave.
advantage for you.
That was brave. I mean,
Yeah.
you can go like this,
Yeah,
but...
Maxime had lost it.
And Ferrari now is preparing his attack, I believe.
Yeah. He'll be watching the Ferrari, and Ferrari's now got the overtake on. Oh, and he dives it down the inside.
He did it, but he had no battery. He's blinking, and Maxim is not. Specdodo is trying
no grip compared to these guys.
On Hako.
Oh, he's gone really deep. Maxime's run deep, and Hako's going to get the move here. Those softs are done already.
Yeah. Now PW Jones. Specdodo slided a bit, and he lost the positions to PW Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, now will Maxim be able to defend against PW?
Oh.
Maxim
It's going
is
to be a
losing
struggle
already over
here.
a second to Hako. They're really close.
He might be able to hold on here. Unless that Williams has got a bit more energy, which he does. And that's what's going to get him through here. But Aliet is coming towards the line. What a win for the Alpine driver.
Yes.
Jack P2, wow.
So, three different teams on podium. Hako on P4, PW Jones, Maxim. I mean, it paid for Maxim, I believe, because he was on P9 before the safety car, and he finished P6. By the game, driver of the day has of Pato.
Yeah.
So AJ, Jack, Poesie, Hako, PW Jones, Maxim, Specdodo, Pato, AJ, Mati Robo, Gokai. Sadly, Tom on P12 after incident on last lap. Jimi Hendrix on P13, Vaporizer P14, Kierbo, Jakob Hofer, Dafoe, Hendrik Andersen, and Bracin DNF'd. So, are we have our drivers to some interviews? Or are we skipping that? Let's try to invite these boys. It doesn't seem they are interesting with interviews.
Yeah,
Oh, hello,
Hello.
Jack.
that's fair
How we
enough.
doing?
Oh,
First of all, congratulations. Great podium,
Thank you.
great racecraft. How do you feel about this race?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I got a little shaky at the start when I saw I was on a alternate strategy to most, with a majority of people around me doing the hard medium. I sort of tried to learn from last week when I tried to do hard medium and change my ways, try to benefit off my first stint, but got undercut on a couple of the guys, and as soon as I got onto the hards, it kind of just clicked, and I got the undercut on one of the Alpines by roughly like 5 seconds. I don't know if there was an incident when I boxed, but no, I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, well deserved podium. Hope you will enjoy this race. Luis, do you have any questions to Jack?
um, yeah. So yeah, interesting. The first half of the race was an interesting battle. You had for between P4, P5, and it was Maxime and Pioche. Pioche,
Yeah.
I always get told wrong. I pronounce it wrong. But yeah, that was really interesting. And then the key for you, what made you think undercutting? Was it the fact of you done some practice before, or you just felt I need to try something to break away from this group because I can't? Yeah, I'm just sort of stuck here, so I'll pit earlier. Because that was the crucial thing for you to get that jump when everyone stopped.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was your thinking behind that?
Honestly, the projected stop lap I think was 14, and I sort
That's
of
right, yeah.
I kept an eye on Maxime the whole time, and he kept holding off and holding off, and I got to the stage where sort of figured he's going to try go for the medium soft. So I thought if I'm going to benefit off the hards in the long run, I got to go now, or else
Yeah.
if we both box at the same time and he can stick with me, I come out of the pits in the hards, he's out in the softs, and he just drops me from there. So I
Yeah.
I just tried to get onto the hards as soon as possible once I clocked that, and yeah, I guess it kind of paid off with the undercut.
Yeah, it was really inspired. Well, it's inspired choice, and with the safety car, it allowed you to get on the softs and to avoid the action on that first corner on the restart and
Yeah,
get a really good second place in the end. So track position's key ultimately. So
yeah.
well done.
Thank you.
Okay, we have Aged. Congratulations, well-deserved win. Aged,
Thank you.
great racecraft. You were fighting for P1 since the race began. Tell us about your point of view about this race.
Yeah, I mean this track is abysmal. What's it called? Abysmal. Shit. Anyways, to race on, and I don't like to lap it in quali either. You just sit there and yeah, don't lit up the tires. It's quite boring. But yeah, you managed to win, so not too bad.
Yeah. Late safety car, I believe, helped you a lot because Vaporizer was catching you and Tom quite fast.
Nah, I think we would be fine because the softs just drop off a cliff and says goodnight. Mediums have a bit of a prolonged life compared to those, so I thought it'd be fine.
Yeah, the late safety car and just a few moments before it, Tom make a mistake. He lost the rest on you. Does the
Yeah,
pressure fell out on you?
well, nah, that was when it started, because then you have to like make the most of his mistake and just get away. Before that, I don't think he was pushing either. We were just cruising along. That's
And
the boring part of this track.
we were speaking with Luis about you three at the early race stage that you three are playing just waiting game because P4 was dropping back to you and you were pretty safe in front of them. Can you say us something about this?
Well, yeah, I was just waiting game, just chilling around, waiting for the pit stop first of all, and then, yeah, just driving to the end really. When you're only two in a battle as well, or in a train, you just swap places on this track. When you're three, it's a bit more complex, but yeah, I was just swapping places with Tom until he made a mistake. Not much you can do.
Luis?
Yeah, it was good, really good. From I thought you just drove really well. Kept, especially the restart, kept out of trouble. Crucially, before that safety car, you're able to break three off Tom. But yeah, it was really, it was a lot of energy in terms of mentally. It could have so easily have, could have tried using more energy than needed to, but it was kind of playing the long game and then crucially getting out of trouble, being in the right place, starting at that restart right behind your teammate, and yeah, I thought you at the end ultimately drove the smartest race as well as having the pace to win and deservedly got the win in the end. So I don't have a question as such. It's just kind of I just thought you drove really, really well, and yeah, played it cool, and when the opportunity came, you took it, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So once again, congratulations to you for the win, to Jack for taking second spot on the podium, and for Poesie, who took third place, and he didn't accepted our invitation to post-race interviews. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week on Midnight Streets of Monaco.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.